Hello, welcome back. If you're a current subscriber, welcome. If you're new, I have got a nice size Bath and Body Works ball for you. I will share at the end. I did grab a few candles from Ulta that are Homeworks candles, but I want to share that I went in first for these on Thursday when they dropped the limited or whatever they called it. I'm not big into candles. You don't see a lot of hauls from me, but occasionally I do enjoy my Homeworks, Bath and Body, and Goose Creek. I like those candle companies. So I did post a video reviewing this one because I have burned this for about 4 or 5 hours, I think it was. So let's start off with Limoncello and Unicorn Sprinkles. Now I do have this in just the Unicorn Sprinkles with the cute little donuts on it. So the scent notes in this are pink, raspberries, tangy, Sorrento, lemons, fresh sugar cane. Okay, to me, this reminds me of Homeworks Limoncello cupcake. I do get a lot of like that. It's like the sugar cane in this, the lemon, and a little bit of sweetness with the pink raspberries. This just did so well. Like 30 minutes after I started to burn this, I just got great performance. It was so good. So I only did it once so far, but it is sitting in my kitchen because I want to keep reusing this in my open concept. And my open concept is a large area. It is higher ceilings. It's not vaulted, but it is higher. I think, I always forget what it is, but it is definitely high ceilings. The living room and kitchen are very open. The dining room is open as well, like into the dining room. So I could just smell this everywhere. When I let the dogs out, I could smell it. If I walked in my bedroom and then walked back into my living room, I could smell it. I love this, and you'll see from my other bag, I got more of it because I had only got one of these because I wasn't really sure. And it was the first day, and I thought, well, I'll just take, I'll grab one of these and just see. Okay, so there's that one. And then I got two. This, when I went in that afternoon, I got, okay. So the scent notes in this are raspberry jelly, vanilla ice cream, peanut butter sauce. Now, I have burned this one as well. I actually did this one for about 5 hours. Look at how beautiful that did. I did trim the wicks before I even burned this. Like, I wanted to make sure my wicks were pretty small, and it just pulled beautifully. Great scent throw. Now, I know there's a little bit of controversy, whatever, or opinion about this basically being raspberry jelly donut. Now, to be fair, I have not had that candle, so I wouldn't know. I don't have anything to compare it to. I definitely get this amazing raspberry jelly with a peanut drizzle like it says. And that's exactly what it says, a peanut butter sauce. I wasn't going to get this, but Melanie and I, the candle stylist, she's on Instagram, and her and I were chatting. I did go in at 6 a.m. and order several of these with one limoncello because her and I were chatting, and I was like, I'm not going to get into the store. I don't know if they'll have any left. When I went to get this at like 4 o'clock, they had a ton in the store. When I talked to the sales associate, they said, please buy them. Nobody's buying them. And that was, I think 3:30 or 4. I think when I got to the mall, it was 4 o'clock with my son because I was waiting for him to get off the bus. She said nobody had bought them. Okay, so I didn't feel bad. Like, I had grabbed 3 online of this and 1 of the limoncello. But Melanie and I were talking because she had went into the store and she lit this. And so her and I were chatting, and she said, because I'm like, well, I was hoping it would be more like the original peanut butter and jelly. I never got that. Oh my gosh, how I wish I could get my hands on that candle. But I looked at my car and it's like $85. I'm like, that's ridiculous. But why wouldn't Bath and Body bring that back? I don't know. I don't know how things work. So anyway, she said it's not the same. It's basically more of the raspberry with this peanut butter drizzle. And I would agree with that. And again, my big thing is I want a scent or a candle to perform. Like when I burn it, light it, whatever, I want to be able to smell it. I did this in When I went at 4 p.m. and got back home around 4:20, I immediately lit this. And all evening, I was just so pleased with the scent. I didn't have any of my warmers on. I just was thoroughly enjoying this scent. And I was like, I need more of this. Like, this is phenomenal. So I don't have anything to compare it to. So I think take a pause and think about that. Like, not everybody is, as much of a fanatic. My kids were little. I just really got away from candles until the last year. And I also use a candle crock. So I do have other things I can use if a candle isn't performing, but this was a beast. I literally was thoroughly enjoying this every minute. My husband had to go to Shields on Thursday night, which is, a sporting store, to look for hunting and fishing stuff. And so I said, please, can you go grab me like 4 more of these and like 2 or 3 of the Limoncello. And there's one more I'm going to share with you that I'm obsessed with on cold. I have not burned it yet. So he went and it was like 6:58 and he said the mall was like shut. Now Shields was open, but he walked to the other side of the store and the gate was down and he could see Bath and Body. By that point it was 7. And then he looked it up online and he said, yeah, they close at 7. And I was like, seriously? So my husband was even going to go grab me some of these because I literally was like kind of worried like they're going to sell out, because I know I got there at 4, but I thought these candles have got to go at some point. So he tried to get me more on Thursday. We'll talk about the other bag. Okay, so originally I had ordered 3 online of the peanut butter and PB&J ice cream, and I had gotten 1 of the Limoncello, and Melly and I were talking, and then I went into the store around 4 and grabbed those. I also grabbed Beach Weather. Now, I had smelled this in the store when I had went a couple weeks ago, and it was for Black History Month. So this was designed by this gentleman. I should have looked up his name. I can put it here for you. And there was 4 scents, I believe he created. And so these were in the store, like in the middle of the store. I had to search for this because I was like, I couldn't remember what it was called. And I thought I took a picture. So I was searching my phone. I couldn't find it. So then I'm like, I know what it looks like because I remembered how sleek it was. So I'm like, I'll find it. Like, I'll just keep searching the store until I see the design, because they were all the same design, this beautiful, slate gray. So Beach Weather is sun-dried sandalwood, island coconut, breezy palm trees, crashing waves. To me, this smells like you're sitting on the beach. You get a little bit of saltiness, like that waves are crashing in and you get a little bit on you, but you have the most amazing coconut oil on you. This is just so good. And again, this is kind of not something that you would think that I would snag, because you're like, no, that's not your preference. But once I found this, I was smelling it again, and I'm like, I'm trying to be good, because I only got 4 candles, right? I was trying to be good. So when I told my husband to go back in the store, I wanted 2 more of these, because I was like, I never like scents like this, but I could see the scent in my open concept, and I generally don't buy candles unless I feel like they can go in there. I'm very uncomfortable, because you guys know I had a house fire when I was a kid, and we lost our whole upstairs. I am very uncomfortable with candles, and so I don't feel comfortable putting them in the bathroom or like my bedroom, because I'm afraid I'll forget. I do set a timer on my Alexa to remind me at 4 hours to blow them out. I just am very kind of sketchy about that. So this one, I just felt like this was the perfect one. It's strong on cold. I just felt this could be so good for an open concept area, because it was not light by any means, you guys. And then I went and smelled, but I didn't buy it, because even with my other order, you'll see, I was like, no, just buy what you love. I actually smelled white t-shirt and was going to get it, and then I was like, okay. Then I thought about, do I want that whole thing in that open area? And I couldn't see that, and then I didn't want to put it in my candle crock that's in the laundry room, because I just didn't want to do that. I may go back and grab it, because it's still $12.95. But I did have a 25% off when I bought these ones. So they were $9.71, I think. Yeah, $9.71 for these. I really liked the white t-shirt. And there was another one that was like a clean scent. I was like, who the heck am I? So I'm just going to state this, that I have been enjoying a lot of fresh or clean scents that I normally don't. So I do think my preferences are like shifting a little bit. So, which blows my mind because I'm just very particular about bakery. But I am super excited. I will probably burn this and then put a review up for you this weekend, okay? So, and let me know if you watched my little review on the limoncello and unicorn sprinkles and if you enjoyed that or not. Then I also got this for free because I don't necessarily love that they give you these coupons for the free body care up to $8.95 because it's like, what the heck can you grab for $8.95? So I had 2 coupons in my app. So my son was with me, so he grabbed graphite body cream and I grabbed the Waikiki beach coconut. I thought, I need to just buy this size because the larger ones take forever. I've noticed. I'm working on them, but gosh, it takes forever to get through those. So I wanted this for summer. I just thought this is just another great vibe that just reminds me of sitting by the ocean with some suntan oil. I do not put suntan oil on. I'm like a 60s SPF girl and I still get a nice tan. So I don't do oil, but it just reminds me of that. Okay, so I got all that on Thursday, okay? Then I went back Friday afternoon. I didn't get there till about 12 or 12:30. I thought, okay, the Kindles are probably going to be gone, so I probably won't be able to grab any more. But lo and behold, I posted, I think, was it a reel on Instagram of like me going into Bath and Body, and I showed you at the end, I showed you how many was left. That was after I grabbed them. There was, I think it was at 6 PB&J ice cream and 3 of the limoncello. I did grab enough. You know what? Please be kind. Like, I don't do a lot of candles, and when I find a candle, I do want to order backups. If you didn't get them, I'm so sorry. Then, like, a lot of the stores, from what I was told, in store they had them. So me going on Friday afternoon and they were still there. And again, when I talked to another sales associate, she said they haven't been selling that many. People aren't, not everybody's a candle fanatic or lover, and they don't understand that it's limited, blah, blah, blah. So they aren't like going and searching for them. Where me, I knew it was right in the front and I knew where I was going and I was going to grab it. A lot of people ordered online and then online sold out. So I understand that. I was worried that my order wasn't going to ship. So that's why I went in yesterday and made sure I was able to get a few more in case it didn't ship, because I've heard horror stories about that before. So I was like, okay, because they still had them Friday, I was like, people have had their opportunity. If they're truly fanatics, they would already been here by a day and a half later. So I don't feel bad, just so you know. I do not feel bad. I rarely love a candle. And I was talking to Natalie about that. Like, that's why I went back for these 3 specific scents. I rarely am candle obsessed, but when I find something I like, which you're going to see what I grabbed from Ulta from Homeworks, I will buy multiples because I am very picky and I'm very much a routine person. You ask my husband, like, if I like something, that's what I eat over and over. If I like something to drink, it's the same thing. Like, I'm very particular that way. I like consistency. It calms me. Okay. All right. So I did use my coupon on Thursday afternoon, or, at 4 o'clock when we went in. And so I had used my coupon. So then when I got there Friday afternoon, I said to her, I really guess I should have just grabbed more. It was the same lady at the register. And she's like, because she started talking to me right away because she remembered me because I grabbed these candles. And she's like, yeah, a lot of people aren't buying them. And I was like, seriously? So I told her I had burned already the PB&J ice cream, and I was gonna, as soon as I got home, I was gonna do the limoncello, but I loved both of them. And I told like several of the people that I had talked to about how well the peanut butter and jelly, I enjoyed it on burning it. So she's like, I said, but I shouldn't have used my coupon yesterday because I didn't realize I would like them so much, and now I don't have that coupon. And I looked and I don't have one in my app. And she's like, that's fine. I remember. I mean, she knew who I was because I'd been in there the night before. So she's like, I'll still honor the price. And I was like, okay, that's customer service. So let's just highlight that because I've gone in there and usually they are just so good. They're kind to me. I think they do kind of know that I love candles because I am very specific and I'm always asking them for help on certain ones that I'm kind of looking for. So they were great. So they did honor that price. So super excited. And when I went in, My husband had given me a little bit of cash fund money, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend my fund money because I was like, I want these candles. All right, so no judgment, okay. I did grab 3 more of the limoncello and unicorn sprinkles. Now, I'm going to post this video on Saturday. All I have to say is if you kind of like things that I do, I would go in store and see if you can snag them. Again, when I was there yesterday, they still had candles left. They both told me, the 2 ladies I talked to on both occasions, that people were not in there unless it was the people who really knew about the drops. They didn't know anything. And the one associate I was talking to, she didn't even know that April 5th is the next drop of the 2 candles. I will put up the name of the girl who I follow. There's several people on Instagram. I will put that, actually I'll put it in the description box. They have the new ones. It's mint chocolate chip something. And then there's another one I forget. I'm going to snag both of those when they drop on the 5th. I'm just going to go online. I'm going to check out right away. It's 6 a.m. my time, I believe. And I am going to just pay shipping, and I'm just going to grab them because then that way I don't have to stress. But I am going to grab multiples of the mint chocolate chip because I heard it's a repeat. I've never had it, and because I'm burning more candles, I am going to snag more, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. So 3 more of this. No shame in my game. Literally. This, I had from Homeworks, I had their limoncello, and I would buy it again, but my candles were from, like, was it 2 years ago when I started my channel I had bought those? The performance was phenomenal with those. Homeworks is having some issues, so I have kind of been backing off unless I can find them at Home Goods, because at Home Goods, they will let you return them if you burn them and they are really light. They told me they will take it back because they put it as defective and, do whatever they need to do. I don't generally do that, but if it truly is, I can't even smell it. Like, I couldn't smell the caramel, whatever buttercream it was. So I've been trying to stick locally unless I've burned it and know it performs. So this reminds me exactly of that limoncello. And to you, it may not, but to me, it does. Maybe it's just because I'm basic and I'm not, this big expert on candles. Like, I'm not. So, but I will say, if you like that kind of, those scent notes, it's so good. And again, my open concept is pretty big. I asked my husband, like, how many square feet is it? He's like, I don't know. Find the house plans. I'm like, I have no idea where our house plans are because we built our house, but I have no idea. It's probably in my email somewhere. If I can find that, I will add it if I can find my darn email. Okay, 2 more of beach weather. I told you I love this. Now, Natalie said she went to her store and they didn't have this. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is going to be, okay, it's Saturday. My daughter, I might take back to Bath & Body and buy, a few more of this one. I won't get any more of the others because I might buy that white t-shirt. But they did have the single wicks in this online still. And again, this is limited because it was for the Black History Month. So I would say if you like these scent notes and you can find this, go smell it if you can. Otherwise, they did have the single wicks. I think the single wicks are going to be on sale. Again, follow those channels on Instagram, the Bath & Body. I forget what they're called, but they post when the next sale is going to be. And I know single wicks are coming up. Does that mean it'll be in stock? No, but it's worth a try then, both times I went to the store, I looked for the carrot cake because I do have the carrot cake one. I don't know if I hauled that video, but I did buy a couple candles, and one of which was the carrot cake one. And then when I went back both times, I looked everywhere for that and they were sold out except the single wicks. So if it's available in the single wick, I will grab more of the carrot cake one. That one was really good. All right. And then I grabbed 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, 4 of the peanut butter jelly and ice cream. So, yep, I have a lot of them. I'm not sad about it. I am very pleased with how much I have. I might get through, who knows, I probably work my way through each of those 1 candles this week. I have another Homeworks candle burning today, and I'm downstairs. It's a floral, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So who knew, right? Okay, now I'm going to show you 2 of the candles that I found at Ulta. So if you don't want to watch these Homeworks ones, you can click out. That's all I have for you. I will do probably a review of the peanut butter jelly and ice cream video for you guys this weekend or Monday at the latest. Let me know if you like those, you want to see more of those. I'd be happy to, but then I have to start being more on Candle Watch because I don't think it helps if you're reviewing one that's not, you can't get, which this is still up on Ulta.com. So it was up on Ulta and I was actually going to buy it because I have the 3 wicks in this, but this is actually a 4 wick. So if you've seen my hauls, I have burned the 3 wick. Loved it. I found it, I bought 3 more of the 3 wicks from Home Goods, locally had them. Between Home Goods and TJ Maxx, I found 3 more of the 3 wicks. Well, so I was like, Ulta had several of these, like 6 of them, but because I already have 3, I was like, and this is, let me tell you the scent notes of iced sugar cookie. First of all, the packaging is on point. I will reuse this package for my office, for anything. I love this packaging. So this is sugar cookie, buttercream icing, sweet vanilla brown sugar. This literally to me smells exactly like an iced sugar cookie. You get the powdered sugar, you get a great like vanilla buttercream cookie scent. Oh, this is so good. Now, I will say that I have used the 3 wick in my open concept. Now, this is more medium, enjoyable scent. It's not overpowering by any means, but when I'm in that room and I was burning my 3 wick, and a 3 wick, you know, it's quite a bit smaller, but boy, it did perform so well. That's why I went back and bought more. And then Ulta, like I said, has these on sale for $15 for the 3 or 4 wicks. I have some rewards, so I might grab a few more because like I told you, when I find a scent and it does really well, I do want backups. This literally is, like I said, medium at best, but it makes the space that it's in very, very enjoyable. If you truly want a nice bakery that isn't terribly overpowering, you could burn this when you have guests, but you could still smell that amazing scent in the background. I highly recommend this. You don't always need overpowering scents, but this one just, it made my space smell so good. I just loved it. Again, I loved it enough to go back and buy more. Okay. So they were $15, like I said, and I found them over in the, like by the candles. And so this one was another one that was on sale. This is Mistletoe Magic. It is black currant, pine needles, fir balsam, pomelo. This to me is like a pepper berry wreath scent. It's so good. And this on cold smells medium to me. I mean, I won't be doing this anytime soon. This is going to be in my pile for next year. This is, I think, like I said, I had a merchandise credit because I had returned something I had bought online. So for these 2, I used my credit, so I didn't pay anything, and I do have rewards with Ulta, and I've been trying to watch Ulta's sale. They have some really good ones on sale right now on the website and in the store if you can get there. And like I said, I have some rewards, and I do need to get some skincare products that I get from there. And Ulta has 21 Days of Beauty, and there's certain things that I am watching for. I haven't bought anything yet because it's not anything I love. Or the one thing I wanted to try, it sold out like by 9 a.m. So I didn't even care. I was like, forget it. But they do have these online, and they have several others in store and online as well in the Homeworks for $15. Obviously, these normally go for $30. I know that they're on sale on the website for $24, but if you can find a scent online that you like, there is a cucumber one that I hear really good things about. I didn't like it when I smelled it in the store, so that's just not, I'm more of like the bakery lover. So that one I didn't get. And there was several other Christmas, like Sleigh Ride, and then another one, but this was my favorite Christmas one, and I didn't want to buy a bunch of Christmas scents. But this to me reminds me of just an amazing like wreath pepper, like that pepperberry wreath scent you get. It must be the black currant in here. Oh, it's just so good. I've never burned this, but I just wanted to share those 2 with you. because I was super excited. I had seen them online, and my store just started carrying them in the store. Before it was only online, but I had heard that they were going to start carrying them in the store. They also have Nest candles in the store, which we never had before. So our store is pretty big. It's about 20 minutes for me to go to the mall. That's how long it takes. Like I said, I might go back with my daughter just to maybe buy that white t-shirt. There was a couple other like fresh scents that I really liked, which really surprised me. Oh, they were new ones. I wish I could remember. If I took a picture, I'll share it with you here. But I was really surprised. I know Eucalyptus Rain was the other one. White t-shirt. Oh, Fresh Linen, I think. Those were the three that I was like, who am I that I like these scents? Like, that is just not me. But anyway, we all know that sometimes when you smell something on cold and then you burn it or you warm it, you are always surprised. And that's why it's good to burn or warm your wax, because you never know if you're going to like something. And I do feel like my preferences in the last like month or so, even when you've seen me haul other things, I'm always surprised that I'm liking some more scents that I never thought I would. Maybe it's because spring is coming and I'm just more willing to try those scents. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this haul. Check out my, reviews when I I'm trying to get used to the verbiage. When I burn them, and I will post a candle review. I will try and see where we get with that. But, it depends if you really enjoy that. I know there's a lot of other people here in this space that do that, and they have great reviews, and they do a lot more with candles than I do. So if you clicked on and watched, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye.